Picture a driver in 1975 at a fuel stop, engine running. He has a beer from lunch in one hand. A radar detector is clipped to his sun visor. On the seat, a paper logbook, a book where drivers record their hours, lies open. He is about to write a better day into it. Next to him, a stranger leans on the pumps, asking for a ride 300 miles east. Nobody at that truck stop thinks twice. Every single thing in that picture, the beer, the radar detector, the pencil, the writer, will get a driver pulled from behind the wheel today. Not fined, pulled. Some of it same day, some of it for good. We are counting down 8 things that were just an ordinary day for a trucker in the 1970s. They would end a career in 2026. We'll go from the ones that are only a little gone to the one that changed the whole feel of the job. Wherever there is a rule to point to, you will get the exact number straight from the CFR. The CFR is the Federal Book of Rules. You'll also get the date it took effect and the moment it went from normal to a roadside check violation. Forget city names. This is a countdown of the days the law climbed into your cab. And the last one on this list is not about a beer or a radar detector. It is about a piece of paper that used to belong to the driver and now belongs to the federal government. There is an exact date the government took it and a device that replaced it. Drivers will tell you plainly, the day it happened is the day the job changed forever. We will get there. Let us get into it. Fact 8. Start with the thing clipped to the sun visor, the radar detector. In the 1970s, that was just gear, like a good pair of sunglasses. The 1974 national 55-mile-an-hour law had just kicked in, and the Citizens Band radio, shortened to CB, was how you beat it. You would hear Smokey on the flip side, meaning a police officer on the other side of the road, crackle through Channel 19. It was the trucker's standard channel. Then you'd glance at the glowing box on your visor, and the whole group would back off the gas. The game ended on December 21st, 1993, when Part 392.71 of the federal rules banned both using and having a radar detector in a commercial truck. Having it in the cab at all is a violation an officer can write the moment he sees it. What is lost is small. That shared game of beating the double nickel, the 55-mile-per-hour speed limit, together over the radio. The CB that lived past it proves not everything from that time got taken. From the gadget that dared the speed limit, we shift to the chains that once trusted a driver's instinct. Fact 7. In 1978, a driver tying down a pipe load went by feel. The rule said cargo had to be tied down, and that was it. No numbers, no chart. The road showed who guessed right. That changed on September 27, 2002. The North American Cargo Securement Standard set specific numbers. It required a smallest number of tie-downs and a combined strength limit of at least half the cargo's weight. A load an experienced driver would have called tied down fine can fail a roadside check on the math alone. The how much is enough question went from a driver's call to a federal chart. Fact 6. Walk into a truck stop eating place in 1978. The man behind the counter slides a cold bottle next to a driver's plate. No federal alcohol rule for truckers existed then, only state DUI law, same as anyone else. A beer with lunch was just lunch. On October 28, 1982, Part 392.5 of the federal rules drew a line. No alcohol within 4 hours of going on duty. No alcohol that can be measured in your system. No open container in the cab. Today, any alcohol they can detect puts you out of service for a full 24 hours. Nobody should miss drinking and driving that deserved to die. But what is worth naming? What was once just Tuesday became a strict federal rule. And that rule sits 4 hours deep on either side of your shift and applies to no one else at that counter the way it applies to a trucker. Fact 5. In 1977, a driver bouncing up the highway with no belt, coffee in hand, was completely within the law. Seatbelts were in trucks, but no law required wearing them. New York passed the first seatbelt use law in 1984. At the federal level, Part 392.16 of the rules, changed in 2016, makes it a violation to drive a commercial truck without being properly held in. That same body position from 1977 gets a ticket today. There is no argument for the old way. Belts save lives. It is on the list because it is a clean fact. Buckling up was once just a choice, with nothing the law could say about it. Fact 4. This one was never legal, but the craft of getting away with it is gone. Nighttime, 1980. A driver kills his lights, eases off the back road behind the truck stop, his buddy on Channel 19 saying in a low voice, "They are gone." CB warnings, back road side trips, timing runs. A driver's own network decided whether he got caught. What killed it was technology. Scales weigh you while you roll. Cameras read your plates. Those two changes alone close the gap. And the ELD mandate, electronic logging device requirement, replaced paper logbooks with a digital hours record that can be checked against other systems. The scale does not need to be open anymore. Nothing here was ever legal. But the network of drivers looking out for each other on the radio is worth naming as a loss. Still, the hole in the rules deserved a close. Fact 3. Before 1987, a trucker could keep licenses from several states. Picture a 1981 wallet with Illinois, Missouri, Oklahoma, all legal, none linked. No national system checked them against each other. That ended with the Commercial Motor Vehicle Safety Act of 1986, effective July 1st, 1987. One license only nationwide. This is the Commercial Driver's License, or CDL. The CDL became a must by 1992. There is a safety win. One license means one record. What is lost is a state line freedom. Your standing in this job used to be as many cards as you had stops. Now it is one federal file, everywhere, forever. Fact 2. A 1974 night on a southern highway. A driver slows for a kid with a sign made of a box, swings open the door, and rides 300 miles with a story-for-story companion. Picking up a stranger asking for a ride was ordinary road culture. On July 28, 1995, Part 392.60 of the federal rules barred carrying people without written company permission. That permission must name the rider, start and end points, and an end date. The rule exists for real reasons: insurance, legal duty for damage, hard lessons. But something real got lost alongside the risk. The cab used to be a place you might not be alone in. Today, by federal paper, it almost always is. The rider that broke the loneliness of a long run is gone because the paper got heavier. Fact 1. Remember that piece of paper from the opening scene, the logbook on the seat. Here it is, and here is the exact day the government took it. Late 1970s, a driver at a rest area, pencil in hand, adjusting the lines to show the day he needed, not the day he had. The Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration, shortened to FMCSA, issued the Electronic Logging Device, or ELD, mandate. The mandate required most drivers to switch to a certified electronic logging device by December 18, 2017. That's the day control of the clock passed from the driver to the government. Older automatic recording devices built into the truck were allowed only until December 16, 2019. Today, the clock updates itself, tied to the engine. No pencil left to argue with. A driver 10 minutes from a good parking spot with 9 hours logged used to be able to make a call based on the situation. Now the app makes it for him safer, almost for sure. His, no longer. For 50 years, the logbook belonged to the driver. On December 18, 2017, the government took it, and the clock in the cab has not been his since. 8 times over, something a driver decided got replaced by a federal rule. Radar detector, load chains, lunch beer, seatbelt, the scale dodge, multiple licenses, the rider, the logbook. Some of that trade is an easy win. Some cost something real. Company on a long run, state line freedom, a clock that belonged to the man driving it. The drivers who ran this job through all of it deserve a lot more credit than they get. For those of you who drive, think back to your first trainer. What did your first trainer do that would end a career today? Tell us what it was, roughly what year, and what happened. Those stories, we read every single comment, and the best ones become the next video with your name given on camera. Subscribe. It is free. And unlike a beer before your shift in 1975, nobody is putting you out of service for it. Until next time, keep the rubber side down and the shiny side up. That is a driver's way of saying, stay safe and keep the tires on the road.